Washington to stop the occupation of Palestine. Every problem in that region can be traced back to one fact and one fact only. It's the illegal and immoral and the long-standing and the longest occupation known to mankind.
Occupation is the crime.
Occupation
is the crime.
Occupation is the crime.
Occupation is the crime.
Stop the siege of Gaza. Stop killing innocent people. Stop killing women and children. Stop bombing hospitals. These are war crimes. These are war crimes. War crimes are being committed in your name. Do you approve?
No.
Do you approve?
No.
Hold these people accountable because they are committing war crimes against innocent civilian populations.
No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace.
I'll tell you some other countries that we should hold accountable. And this is tough medicine for some of us probably. You know, when we ask Jordan and Saudi Arabia and Egypt for help in Palestine, you know what they tell us? They tell us, oh, we have treaties. We have signed agreements with Israel. We say, if you have agreements with Israel, it means you are partners with Israel. You have influence with Israel. Use your influence. Use your influence. You have economic influence. You have political influence on Israel. Don't tell us, Egypt, Saudi Arabia, Jordan, that you cannot help the people of Gaza, the people of Palestine. It's a crime. It's a crime that's being committed. We should hold Saudi Arabia. We should hold Jordan. We should hold Egypt responsible. Hold them responsible as Muslims. Hold them responsible as Americans. The entire Muslim Ummah should hold Saudi Arabia, Egypt, and Jordan responsible.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
Occupation.
Free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine.
We urge the leaders in Israel to immediately cease the violence being committed against the civilian population of Gaza. We demand that all hostilities be ceased immediately. End the occupation now. 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 Stop the violence 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 now. Takbir.
Mr. President-elect Barack Obama, you mentioned something on that night of your victory against Mr. Bush. President Bush could not change the policies and bring the justice and fairness to the Palestinian people. Can you bring justice to the Palestinians? Yes, you can.
Yes, you can. Free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine. Occupation is the crime. Occupation is the crime. Gaza, Gaza, don't cry. Gaza, Gaza, don't cry. Palestine will never die. Palestine will never die. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar.
Alhamdulillah. Okay, this is the end of our press conference, but we're going to make Asa prayer in the parking lot here if we got any space. We'll try to make space. We'll make right here. We'll make Asa prayer, and from then we're going to have a march. So we want you to stay around. We have the police. They're here because we asked them to be here. So they didn't just come because they were afraid. There was a bunch of Muslims out here. They came because we asked them to be here to protect us from people coming down trying to disrupt this peaceful rally. Okay, so don't get too alarmed if you see them on horseback and bicycles. We asked them to be here. We asked them to put up the blockades. I know a lot of us Palestinians are sensitive because it's the same thing that happened.
Checkpoints, you mean? Checkpoints.
This is not the same, though.
Yes, it is. Yes. It's just like back home.
Don't worry, we won't be holding people. But we wanted it just to add. We really thank our police officers, Detective Hill, for having us and helping us out. And now we're going to do a march. We have to be orderly. We have to stay on the sidewalk. If the police officer asks you to move, please move. Do not argue. If they say start, start. If they say stop, stop. They are actually going to escort us.
All right.
All right? And we're responsible for our safety. If someone tries to say something ugly to you, do not respond. Say peace to them. But we are not to respond. No bad slogans, no death to anybody. The prophet never called for the death of anybody. Right. We only want justice for our brothers and sisters in Gaza. We're not asking for the death of anybody. Allah will determine who's going to leave here or not. But we want justice for our brothers and sisters in Gaza. So we want everybody to be orderly, continue the peaceful rally. We expect you to be emotional, but we don't expect you to do anything crazy. All right? So inshallah, let's go ahead and make the salat.
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Killing children is a crime!
Killing children is a crime!
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Occupation is a crime!
Occupation is a crime!
Gaza, don't cry!
Gaza, don't cry!
Palestine will never die!
Palestine will never die!
Takbir! Allahu Akbar! Takbir! Allahu Akbar!
بالكروتر هاي على السريع
اكتشفتها هلا
زيد
Assalamu alaikum. Brothers and sisters, everyone has to get off of the parking lot. Is private property. We do have to move off of it. Please move off of the parking lot.
Here.